So you're now going to add this side. So you get that plus plus 3. So the final answer here is 7/3, which can be evaluated as 2/1/3 square units. Okay, but it's not so necessary that you include these units. Just leave the answer like that. Just leave the answer like that. Okay, just leave the answer like that. Okay, so let's go to question 2. Equally, if you have not solved, please let's solve this one. Pause the video, you solve, and then you see what it's going to, you see if you're going to get the same thing. To help you gather the confidence. So determine the equation of the normal to the k of that which passes through this. So now this one is very simple. Why? Because we have the coordinates. All we need to do is to differentiate. We need to differentiate this equation. We need to differentiate this. And then after we differentiate, we get this value, replace in there. Then from there, we remember that gradient of the tangent, when you multiply with the gradient of the normal, should give you -1. Then after that, we now use the equation of the straight line y minus y1 equal to mn x minus x1. Then we are done. So let's go over. So we have y equal to 2x squared minus 3x minus that. So dy dx is going to be 4x minus 3. So this we said we call it the gradient of the tangent. So the first derivative, the first gradient function that you get there, it's the gradient of the tangent. So 4x minus 3. So now we've been given at 3, 7. 3, 7. So this is x, this is y. So we're going to get this x value here and replace it there. So we're going to get our gradient of the tangent as 4 multiplying 3 minus that. Gradient of the tangent is going to be 4 minus 4 multiplying 3. It's a 12. 12 minus 3. This is simply going to give us a 9. So after that, we're going to say mt mn is equal to negative that. So this is going to be 9 multiplying 9 in mn like that over 9 over 9. So this is our mn is 1 over -9. So now since we have that part, okay, so since we have the gradient there, we can now say y minus y1 equal to mn x minus x1. So you say when our mn is what? Mn is -1 over 9. Then our coordinates, we have 3, 7. So this is our x1, this is our y1. So we're going to say y minus y1 is 7 equal to negative 1 over 9. Then x minus 3, like that. So y minus 7 there equal to, you can now multiply through that, plus so this one you can reduce it, 3 and 1. So we're going to get a 1 over 3. So y is equal to negative 1 over 7, negative 1 over 9x plus 1 over 3 plus 7. Remember, when this one crosses that, it becomes a positive. So negative 1 over 9x plus 7 third. So that was the final answer for that. Okay. So I'm not going to solve question 3 part B, question 4 part B. The next question I'm solving here is question 3 part A. Yes, this is the only one which has got a different concept. So for these other ones, you can solve and confirm with me. My lines are in the description below, in the description or in the comment section for those of you who find it difficult. All right, so let's start solving the second part, the first part of question 3. So we've been told to find the coordinates of the points on the curve that where the gradient is 0. So this concept is very simple. They've told us that gradient is 0. So what they mean is, when we say dy dx, when we differentiate this function, we're going to equate everything to 0. Now, it's not always that they'll tell you where the gradient is 0. Suppose they told you that where the gradient is 5. So I'm going to say, after you differentiate this dy dx, you equate to 5. What do I mean? So you have, maybe let's take for instance y 3x squared plus 7x minus 2. So you said y dx equal to this, multiply that to give you a 6, reduce that by 1, then plus 7, reduce that by 1 to give you this. So now, if they told you that where the gradient is 0, so meaning your dy dx is equal to 0. So what is dy dx here? You simply replace 0 and say 6x plus 7. So this 6x plus 7 equal to 0. You just solve for the value of x. 6x equal to negative 7. Then 6, your x value is negative 7 over 6. So that is what they mean. Now, if they said, where did you dy dx, where gradient is 5. So your dy dx is 5. So you are just going to say, okay, my dy dx is 6x plus 7. So now I'm not going to put dy dx here, but I'm going to, because I've been given a number, I'm going to put a 5. So I'll say 5 equal to 6x plus 5. Then you can take this guy on the negative, on the opposite side. So it's going to be negative 2, 6x over that, over that. X is going to be 1 over 3. All right. Okay, so we also give credit to, we don't own the rights to the material that has been used here, but we shall give the writers a credit, and all right, so let's quickly go through. That is question 3, part A. So we have y equal to 2x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 minus 3x minus 3. So we're going to find dy dx for this function. So we say dy dx is equal to 2 multiplying 3 to give you 6. Then this 3 minus 1 to give you a 2, minus 2 minus 3 to give you a 6. X reduced by 1 to give you just 1 minus 6. So now we've been told that the gradient is 0. So replace this one with 0. So we're going to say 0 is equal to 6x minus 6. That's 36. So now we have 6, which is a common factor here. So I can divide this by 6, this by 6, this by 6, by 6. Note that you only divide when you have got everything. You have got a number that goes in everything that you have. So 6 into 0, it is 0, equal to 6 into 6, it is 1. So just going to have x squared there. 6 into 6 is 1. We're going to have x there. 6 into 36 is it is 6. So can you rewrite this, and this 6 minus that equal to 0. Now we can solve using any method. Me, I'll use factorizing method. So the numbers that we add, they give us a negative 6. We multiply, we add, they give us negative 1. We multiply, they give us negative 6. So those numbers are, I think, 2 and 3. Now, how do they arrange themselves? So this and this should be in such a way that we get a negative 1. So if I put a negative on a 2, I'm going to get negative 2 plus 3. I'm going to get a positive answer. But when I say positive 2 minus 3, I'm going to get a negative answer. So which is what I'm interested in. So I'm going to put a negative on the on 3 there. Then this is going to be x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus that equal to 0. So now we can factor out the common things. So x on x plus 2 minus 3 open x. Now this negative and this negative should be able to give you a positive there. Then 3 into 6, it will give you a 2. You close like that. So you're going to say x. So now you have, this is same as that. So just pick one and then say this one and that to give you one other factor. So we're going to start with the same one, x minus 3. Then you have this, the common one, which is x plus 2. X plus 2, which is equal to 0. So I'm going to say x minus 3 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. So this is going to be x equal to 3, x equal to -1. Now, what was the question here? Find the coordinates. So now remember that a coordinate is a set of points written in the form x, comma, y. You have not finished solving the question because here you have only gotten the points. Okay, you've only gotten the points of 1 point for each coordinate. So what you're going to do is get this value and replace in the original equation. And that original equation is nothing other than the equation that you have the equation that you have been given in the question, which is this one. So here you are now going to say you're now going to say when x is equal to 3, so you say y is equal to 2, where there's x you put 3 cube minus 3, then 3 there, square minus 36, multiplying 3 minus 3. So this is going to be okay, so this is going to be 54 minus this is 27 minus 6, and that this will give us 8. So this will give us 108 minus 3. So we have the 54 minus 27 minus 108 plus, or rather minus 3. So y is equal to -84. Now, the same thing, we're now going to get where x is equal to -2. Okay, so where x is equal to -2, y is going to be 2, -2 cube minus 3, -2 square minus 36, -2 minus 3. So our y is going to be, this is -8 multiplied by that to give us -16. This will give us positive 4 multiplied by that 12 minus plus rather 72 minus 3. You can punch on the calculator. -16 minus 12 plus 72 minus 3. This is y equal to 41. So now you can conclude to say the coordinates are, so now for you, we said when x is 3, you got that. So, and we said a coordinate is always in the form x comma y. So when your x was 3, so you say when your x was 3, your y, you had 84. So 84, that should be negative And then when your x was -2, so -2, comma, your y was 41. So those are your coordinates. You get your full marks for that. You get your full marks for that. So now, those of you that might want to see some other videos, we have a full package for almost every topic, if not every topic, for science and mathematics for grade 9 as well as grade 12, or maybe we just say senior secondary. We have got interesting topics that have been covered in our lessons. So if you might want to reach out, okay, so the contact numbers are 0972, like that, 6336, or 0767 549629. Okay, tutor Stephen L. All right, so hopefully you find this video helpful. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so that you motivate us to do a lot of videos like this. All right, it's for today we end here.